Alright, this is your boy Juggernaut coming at you from K440. Today I'm going to be making a Catacombs Farm video. So I used to have troops and stuff in this, to kind of help out with certain events and whatnot, but I don't really need them. So, I've only got 17 million power in here. Let's see here. Here. So I've only got 29 troops, and you only need like 5 really. So let's talk about the setup for a Catacombs farm, right? In order to create a proper Catacombs farm, you have to be to floor 10 or 11, which is quite easy, right? You just banner up your buildings once you hit C17, C16, right? You just get all your buildings bannered up. Get your attack up a little bit. And you can use some of these buffs, right? Let's go to state buffs. You can hit attack down here. I can use these because these are never going to have troops again, right? And I don't need troops in them because I don't need to push this one anymore. So you hit these boosts, right? And you'll switch your talents to full attack. Okay, get your battle gear on, whatever it is that you have. Most likely duelist when you're trying to push that. All right, so you go into the catacombs and make sure you. I probably shouldn't even show this, but I'll just move floors. It doesn't really matter. Right? Okay, so here I've got my little Catacombs farms. This is just one of the floors I hang out on. I switch it up all the time. So you go to reset mines. Boom, right? I can't reset right now because the timer's not finished, right? I've still got 1 hour and 36. I think I can see that. All right, so you reset the mines, and the doctor's going to ask you if you want to go up to the floor you were at, right? And you just say, no, I don't want to go, right? I'm just sending one troop for the rally. Okay, so and then you hit no, and then you'll start back at floor 1, right? And that resets all of your stats to where they're at right now. So you'll actually make sure you hit your talents, and you can hit the Colossal March too, right? And you'll just battle your way up the floors. I'm not going to show it here just because I don't have a brand new farm, right? So yeah, you want to get to at least floor 8, right? So you want to get to 8-1. And I'm going to go over the catacombs in a separate video. But in my opinion, Catacombs farms are way better. You don't have to shield it during KR, kill event. You don't have to worry about people stealing your resources, right? Because everything's in packs. It's safe. I just drained this farm for pretty much everything except for food yesterday. So that's all I've got in there, right? But the benefits of being on floor 11, I'll go into that, might as well. Okay, is that you get all of this stuff, right? You get your silver, you get your iron. You could buy this stuff if you really need to trade with your main account. Okay, and then in the catacombs, when you get to floor 8, you get these resource bundles at the very bottom, right? And there's the best bang for your buck for the coins. I usually only buy these down at the bottom here. If I'm doing a big push, I'll hit a couple of these. I usually grab a little bit of extra food. Maybe I'll even go up here and grab a little bit of extra food to help some friends on like training day or whatever, because a lot of people go through their food quick. For me, that's the one resource I have tons of. So probably wondering, what is he? What am I doing? Why am I building equipment in a Catacombs Farm? Right? I'm just doing it for helps, for friends. It's just something that I do when I'm in my farm, when there's an event that needs helps. You know, it takes me a couple seconds, boom. You know, I need the research to get my farm all the way to the end. No, I don't need to upgrade that. Research, creation. I mean, if you want the most optimum farm, I guess you could wait until you get it all, or most optimized farms, wait till you get it all the way to the end. And then kick the troops out. But I just don't like having troops in all my farms. Okay? So, I'm trying to think of anything that I missed here. This is my setup right here. Yeah, let's go into the talents, right? Because you're going to be hitting the wolf, you know, to set up your farm and get your talents as high as you can. But once you're done, right? Once you turn it into you're done, you know, with your farm, and you just want to make a Catacombs farm because you don't want to mess about with it, and you want to save loads of time, right? Because in my opinion, you can take care of 4 Catacombs farms in the time it takes you to take care of one with troops, right? So you look here at my talents, okay? I'm going straight for food production, or wood, I guess, if you really wanted wood, right? You can switch it around if you absolutely need to, but it's all production, right? This is what we're nailing. You don't need the gathering anymore. There's no more troops here. This is a nice one, you know. And that's the good thing about keeping your troops in there for a little bit while longer. You can hit the wolf longer, and you can get a little bit further in here, right? I mean, this thing's probably going to still keep going up a little bit, right? And yeah, so I just produce a lot of resources, right? So you look here, I've got this I get to collect every day, and the food just keeps going up and up and up, and the troops don't eat it. Not really, right? You look at the upkeep right here under info. It says total upkeep 35 food an hour. That's absolutely nothing. You know, it would take them forever to eat 1 million, you know, even. By then somebody's already raided your farm. So the nice thing is too, is you don't have to worry about taking the troops out. If you already know there's resources in there, you just hit it, and you can heal the troops. Like if you look at this one here, I've only got 1 hospital, right? That's all you need for a Catacombs farm, and I got maximum amount of resources here. And I'm still upgrading these little things. Whenever I pop in, I'll hit this, boom. All right, this one can just be pushed. If I had my building guard on, it would have finished automatically. But yeah, just every time I come in here, I just hit one of these, upgrade. But the longer it's going, the more helps I can hand out. All right, so you know, and I just create cavalry in here. The reason being is I just join anybody's rally with just 1 troop, right? If I'm on, they run a rally, I send 1 troop. And they get more resources, I get a little bit. But the nice thing is, if you go down to these chests, right? I usually have a load of these. I just opened them all up yesterday. But I'll have like 50 or 60 of these in there by the time I hit it, right? And that gives me guard experience, lord experience, airship experience, right? And so I've got this thing basically set up for any event where I need a farm, right? So I'm pretty much only going to get the dailies in here, right? Just logging in daily. But if you look here, go to the brewery. Now I've got 940, and I spent almost all of these yesterday, and that's just from gathering resources in my Catacombs farm. All right, so I've already grabbed the iron, silver, and airship experience. Why is he grabbing that airship experience, right? Well, you can actually trade airship experience for the carnivals, during the carnivals, and I get a bunch of resources that way. And, you know, if I just decide I just don't need this many farms someday, right, I've got a farm that I can give away to a friend that wants to join my kingdom, and it's got a level 52 airship, right? Coming to a kingdom in a small little castle with level 52 airship is it's an all right way to start. You won't have any troops, but you'll have resources, and it's a good way to get people to join your kingdom. All right, and this is 100% free farm. I did not spend a dime. I don't even have the shooting gallery open. I don't have the second hammer open. The bank's not even open, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, you got to do all this." Yeah, you'll get your farm pushed a lot faster if you do open those things. But if you want a 100% free farm, do it. Just be prepared to take a little bit longer. One thing I do religiously buy on my farms with I clicked on the wrong one again. Right? I go over to these whenever they run the holiday events. I always buy the VIP. Okay? Not the 100 VIP points. You can buy those if you want to push it up to at least 8, right? Okay? So I get 1 day VIP. I only get 9 here. By the end of the event, I'll have loads. If you look here, items. I always misclick. Big finger, small phone, right? Okay, so I've already got 206 of these. So I could basically use VIP for 206 days and not even worry about it. And I get almost all of them from the events, and I get these just by logging on. So I've got VIP for days. Okay, so I get a lot of this, I'm going to level my farm up. It's going to be a monster farm. It's kind of fun, to have a farm. And when you attack somebody with a farm and you totally destroy them, but it's time consuming. It really is having troops and having to always shield, and and these are great for donating to whatever alliance you're in. I don't have any wood or resources here now, but I can help to push my alliance. Which I normally do. I'll normally have several million in here, but one of my friends requested wood yesterday, so I just went into resource help, sent 4 loads right there. There she is. He is, sorry. So I'll open up a little bit of wood. I'm pretty far away, but he's gonna appreciate it, right? I don't need the wood right now. I was wood poor a couple days ago. Boom, some resources for my homie, right? And I don't have to take it out of my main. Catacombs Farms are underestimated. Everybody likes to have troops in there. I know, it seems less like farming when you've got no troops, right? And let's go back into here. Goods exchange, right? So I exchange with my main castle every day. And you need at least 2 farms to send everything. Okay? So let's see here who I got. I got all my friends here. And I'll finish off what I need, right? And then I'm going to send to my friends. Send a couple little goodies here and there. I know Quinn needs some stuff, so probably send it to my buddy Quinn. We just got 2 new R4s today, and they really deserved it. They're really helpful. They're total team players, and that's what you need as an with R4s. If your R4s aren't team players, then in my opinion, they got no business being R4s. So they just got the R4s to have the control, but everybody runs their own alliance their own way, right? Boom. So I helped my boy out with some steel. We got that new equipment coming soon, right? Beware, right? Oh, I just got all buck, look at me, right? And then all of a sudden, bam. Buck ain't the top no more, right? So let's see here. Alright, so I got my VIP, right? Why is VIP important in a farm? Now let's scroll down here a little bit. Or Catacombs Farm. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. March slots might help you because you can send out 4 to help, help 4 different people with rallies, and I still get a little bit of food, and I get to keep pushing this farm even though I don't really need to, right? So resource production, I got 20% there. That helps out a lot. Don't need resource storage because they don't eat, right? Get a few extra satchel slots, creation skills, right? There's a little bit here. Quick find quarries if you use that. I don't personally use that because I don't want to be around a bunch of people. Some people, when they get bored, they just like to hit a castle even if there's nobody there, right? And pretty much the safest floor you can be on is 8. Whether you're in a farm or your main, even if you're a small castle, find a place ways away from everybody, and generally 99% of the time nobody even bothers you, right? The bigger guys aren't going to come down here and waste their time knocking people out. You've got a few honorary people that do it, but otherwise, once you start going up to 9, let's see here, floor 9, floor 10, floor 11, floor 12 and up, you pretty much need to have the stats to stay up there, or get really lucky and everybody leaves you alone. So I blabbed on quite a bit here. So let's see, what do I buy in here? I actually buy a lot of airship experience, right? And I still got the resource for days. Just depends on what you need, I pretty much always go for silver, right? And I'll usually get all the silver and all the iron every day just by logging in twice. Okay? Log into my farm twice a day, in and out. I'm in and out of Catacombs Farm in 4 or 5 minutes, tops. That's being distracted, sending out marches to help people and stuff like that. Maybe, So, and here it's completely up to you. Like, you don't need any of the stuff here. Not really. Not for a Catacombs Farm. So you could buy these and trade them with your remain, but if you're coming in here and you're collecting this stuff, you can use all that stuff you get from gathering your resources in your estate. You buy a little bit of this, a little bit of the next one, right? Whatever it is that you want to trade. And I'm always trading Catacomb stuff. I was on curiosity stuff, right? So, and I'll usually get most of this stuff just in my Catacombs farms, so that they've always got it, and I'm always sending it. If I've got extra and I got extra time, I send it to my friends, especially the really helpful ones. So this video is way longer than I planned on it being. Alright, this is just why I think Catacombs Farms are better, right? Everybody's going to have their own reasons why they think the other ones are. The ones with troops and sending them out to the resource mine. But there's pros and cons for everything. With my other farms, I can gather up to, if I'm actively in one farm, I can gather almost 1 million silver in one day outside of my estate, right? But it's time consuming. So I've dragged this video on long enough, and there's some steel to trade for myself, right? So this is your boy Juggernaut, Kingdom 440, doing a Catacombs video. Peace.